It's very important to have the conversation.
I think it's really important to talk about this stuff.
It's very good and very important
to have that conversation
about palliative care.
Around our dinner table, we talk about work, our life in general.
We're talking about the old days when I was little.
Politics, state of the world.
My son is into cars all the time. It's like a 24-hour conversation as well.
Sport. Sport is a big subject in our house. Yeah.
How are we going to build this? How are we going to pull that down? We never talk about dying.
You don't speak about death. You don't expect to die unless you're old.
But, you know, it's a funny thing. The children, they don't want to hear about that. Why? I can understand.
In our culture, I guess it's very hard for us to talk about looking after someone who's dying around us, because we're men.
I think you block a lot out of your mind because you just don't expect it to happen.
Probably not looking forward to the day, but then again, who is and who isn't, and who knows what's going to happen.
I was diagnosed with motor neurons disease in June last year at the age of 47.
and he turns to Mum and he says, "You've got Alzheimer's."
John, he passed away.
To see your son lying, your child lying there in bed, not being able to do anything, and he's crying, he's upset, I'm crying, I'm upset. We're asking that, why?
I understood palliative care as the last stages of someone's life where they get to feel a bit supported and comfortable even though they know they're going to pass on.
I guess we'd spoken about it, on and off over the last, 20 odd years that we've been married, and sort of, maybe jokingly saying to Lisa, I don't want to be a burden on anyone. I don't want anyone to have to wipe my nose for me for the rest of my life. And
yes, my daughter does know what I want if anything happened to me and if she had to make that decision.
It's the last act, your last transition. Whew.
Yes, well, I hope they don't start fighting over who's going to get my house and all that after I've gone.
My mother says she won't pass me any money, she only passes me love, that's it.
If it's okay with my children, well, I'd stay with them as well, unless they couldn't look after me.
In Aboriginal culture, we like to all stick together. I'm still at home.
Ma think if one day she was really sick, she still want to choose medication.
An advanced healthcare directive has a variety of elements to it, but one of the most important things is a directive to people around you caring for you in the terminal phase of life about how you would like to be cared for.
For the individual, an advanced health directive will protect you. It will make sure that your wishes are honoured.
It helps the family, it helps to understand the process, and I firmly believe it gives dignity to the person who's dying.
When the time comes, you need to know what I feel comfortable with and what I wanted, instead of having to guess that at a time when you're least able to do so, when emotions are running so high.
So if people don't have an advanced health directive, I see a lot of conflict, a lot of different ideas on what the individual would have wanted. I want the people in my life to know what I want. Palliative care is an approach to care which enables people to have good quality of life, even if they have a terminal illness. So it goes right from the beginning of the diagnosis to time of death.
it's not just about end of life. It's I've since found out that a lot of neuro patients go into palliative care for little stints, like 1 week or 2 weeks, to sometimes get their medication right and that sort of thing.
Palliative care, they were there with me all the way. They were just beautiful.
I don't like my children to dress up all black and start, being happy because I gone. All right, they miss me, I know, they got to miss me. They got to miss my cooking. look after the children, I know that, yes, but I don't want them happy because I go.
It's a natural process that we go through, We were born, we live and we die. I've often said to my mum, when I go, take me to my country.
When the time comes, doesn't matter if you're strong, rich.
I think it's really important to have the conversation about palliative care.
Have your family there with you so they understand what palliative care is as well.
Bravery in the face of adversity is just, it blows your mind sometimes.